Welcome to another video. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm running you guys down this area trade that we had, which was a D-Rex trade to a 0.85% loss. Not even a normal loss, but it was a loss there. Let's go over the lesson that we had from the day. And our whole time frame buy was fucking wrong, right? Our time frame was wrong. We broke one of our rule where we bought in a premium without the discount getting area getting tapped. And we are supposed to be bearish, right? Now let's go to a higher time frame and tell you guys our higher time frame narrative here, right? What made me think that I was actually going bullish here? Like what actually made me think that I was going bullish, because during that Pacific time when the markets aren't here, he closed above this daily, weekly ERL. So I was like, okay, we're going from this weekly IRL to this, weekly ERL, right? Because he closed above it very hard. But that's false. That's a false ass theory. So we're going from, weekly ERL to IRL, right? We have a daily right over here, daily ERL, right, to IRL, right? But I thought daily IRL, these ERLs got inverted very hard. So I was like, okay, daily IRL to, to ERL, right? So I fucking, made some bullshit theory, which was not backed by proof. And I thought that, I thought that's how I was gonna go, because I saw somebody else talking about that. But that was literally false. So we're going from a daily ERL right over here to IRL, right? So I had my higher time frame narrative wrong. Second of all, I broke one of my rules in the lower time frame, right? We had a bullish order flow. We had looking for a New York reversal, right? For the trade that we took, right? And we had a trade that we were supposed to be taking. And we as well we broke our rule. What let me take him breaking my rule? I was like, this trade I was supposed to already be in it, right? So I was like, hey, this trade does not look, I was long I was like, this trade I'm supposed to be in it, so I'm gonna take it. So if it goes on a loss, I'm gonna take it as a loss, because there should definitely be a lesson out of this. Because I saw, there's a daily range here, right? And to me, why did I not, why did I say that? Okay, the reason I was looking for a long here, even though being in a premium, I thought the market was trending, right? During this specific time, market was not trending. Market was in a consolidation area, right? And this time, I thought daily range did not matter in a ranging market, right? Not a ranging market, in a trending market. But you can see right over here, market was the daily range did matter, right? So for daily ranges, I thought, for the expansion, it doesn't really matter, but it does matter. If you go to the higher time frame right over here, market was trending to the downside. Will this daily range work out? Oh, it mathematically should have not worked out, right? But guess what? It did work out, right? To the upside, right? So the daily range will work in any favors in a expansion or a ranging markets, right? It will work out in a ranging markets or expansion markets, right? In this case, that's why I thought. I was like, okay, if I take this loss, it's gonna be a beautiful loss, because that loss will let me know that, okay, even on the ranging market or expanding market, expansion market, or market trending, if there's a daily range, I must always use a daily range, right? I must always be cautious where I don't buy in a premium or I don't sell in a discount. I only buy in a premium once the discount rate gets tapped. I only sell in a premium. I only buy in a premium once the discount of the area gets tapped, right? So yeah, that just made extra sure. That's beautiful loss. I had like this loss in Monday. You can see Monday trade. But we took a long over here. We bought in a premium without the discount get tapped. So and this time you can see the market wasn't a ranging market, right? Market was in raining conditions. So I was like, okay, I just checked it in a ranging market and an expansion market, right? So where the market was trending. So I was like, this right here made me extra sure that, okay, that this rule matters in both markets, a ranging market and an expanding market. As you guys know, there's two type of, market profiles: a ranging profile and expansion profile. And like, in a movement, right, there's gonna be no manipulation. It's gonna be just a ranging and expansion, right? Inside that range could be a manipulation and whatever, right? But we're always expecting a ranging and expansion, right? Trending market and a ranging market, right? In this case, market was ranging. So I was like, okay, in ranging market, daily range matters. And even on a trending market now, daily range matters to me, right? And I add as a rule as well. So now you can see right over here, we have this, for our narrative to the alongside that was literally fucking wrong. It was a New York reversal profile one accumulation 5 impulse 9 expansion, right? We as well had a 4 key level. We as well had a daily range here, right? But the range discount never got tapped. We're buying in a premium when the discount never got tapped, right? So that is literally the problem here, right? We broke our rule. I don't even care if losing the trade. I care about not breaking my rule here, right? But we did break our rule. We had our whole higher typhoon bias wrong here, right? We had a whole higher typhoon bias here. I do not know why I was looking for a long here. It's just that the day before it, I was like, okay, we have the same type of thing as yesterday. So I'm looking for a long here. As you guys know, market changes, right? You have to have the ability to adapt. So when the market tapped it again, I took a long here, and I was like, okay, for stop loss here, it hits my stop loss, beautiful, because if I'm gonna make a mistake, I want to get punished for it, right? I want to get punished for making this mistake. If I were to never take this trade and just be in the sidelines, I would never know that my bias is wrong, that I've made up some bullshit theory in a higher time frame, and as well as I I should never buy in a premium, I should never sell in discount, even on even in a trending market. I should always look out for the daily range, right? If the daily range is there, I should never buy in premium in a range in a trending market. I should never sell in a discount in a ranging market, right? I mean, not ranging market, trending market, right? Both markets, right? And yeah, I should only buy in a premium if the discount area gets tapped, because the only will be the daily range high. I can only sell in a premium. I can only sell in discount if the premium of the daily range gets tapped, because the strong liquidity would be in range low, right? So that's how I executed. Right when he tapped it, I was supposed to be in here from here, but he tapped it right over here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the trade, stop loss here, and entry there. I tell people to like DRX on his trade because it does not look good, right? DRX on it, there's not, it does not look good. I feel like there was something wrong with with the structure here for me. It didn't make sense to me, right? It looked like to be a expansion, retracement, another expansion. But one day, well, why did this model one fail right over here, right? Why does model one fail? You have to keep in mind the purge timing matters, right? The purge of this timing happened around, after 10:30, right when his 10:30 a.m. and he never purged out any liquidity. Stay off the market, call it a day off, because if the market does not purge out the liquidity, we high likely, not work in your favor. Even if he gives a confirmation, it did not work out, right? Why? Because of the, purge timing, which matters a lot, right? Because he took a long, but for our shorting opportunity is where actually we're supposed to take, right? It was a lower higher time frame. We had a weekly ERL to IRL, as well as a daily ERL to IRL. But there's an IRL getting created, so we can go from a daily ERL to this IRL, go back to high from here. But as of right now, what I see here, daily ERL to IRL, because this Fibonacci has not been created yet, right? Now go to a lower time frame on the 4-hour time frame. What do we have here? We're in a premium area, so we want to sell in premium, want to buy in discount, right? So since we're in a premium, we want to sell, as well as when we're in a trending market. So even in trending market, it wouldn't matter, right? So now I just had to make double sure where even in a trending market, daily range rule matters, right? So I just checked it and it matters, right? So right over here, you can see we want to sell in premium. We're looking for a near continuation. If I'm bearish, I would want London to make the high of the day, not the low of the day. This case, make the high of the day, and eventually we're looking for a continuation here, right? This 6 a.m. candle, we're waiting for that 7 a.m. time to look for trades. At 7 a.m., the 6 a.m. candle never offers any entry, and eventually the 7 a.m. is what is offered us the entry for a shorting opportunity. It was the NFP trade, right? So now, if you go to a lower time frame, our drawn liquidity, it would be hourly IRL right over here to ERL as our final take profit, nowhere else, because it's Friday, right? So you need to close at a fair price. And what else we had here? We had a hourly CRT, obviously. And if you go to a lower time frame, we go look for execution here. As you can see, execution to this trade happened right on NFP, right? It didn't happen right on NFP, like a couple minutes after NFP, right? You can see, we're waiting for the CRT to get soup, because this model is not a model one, so looking for the CRT to get soup. CTI gets soup, comes back down, give us a right model one, eventually doesn't do a retracement, goes even lower, boom, goes above this full candle range, and eventually we're looking to take short from here, down to the hourly IRL and down to this, daily CRT, right? This hourly CRT. Eventually, this shorting position, what have I taken it? No, I've only taken out of the threshold of this number one, right? Why the threshold? Simply because the candles, this is a consecutive candle. So this trade, I would have not even taken it myself. So I would have not taken it straight, simply because market never offers the threshold. And saying why could we enter that threshold? Because the number one is right, and as well as the saying the can is kind of fat, right? Too much of a big of a can, or too much big of a CISD. So market would need to do a 50% retracement to the threshold and eventually pull back lower from there. This is the trade that we're actually supposed to take, and our drone link is right down here. Eventually, you see it got met, and eventually, that's what happened around there. And I was, as a long trade, we had an OT here. I was like, okay, OT could be patternized, right? Everything could be patternized. So you want to use it logical. This OT did not make sense because it was used in a, patternized pattern, right? It was not used logically, right? So now let's go over the lesson. The lesson of the day is never buy in premium, never sell in discount. Only buy in premium once the discount area gets tapped. Only sell and discount once the premium area gets tapped. Another thing is do not make some bullshit theory in a higher time frame for analysis, right? Because the higher time frame is what actually got me to look for a long trade. The higher time frame was bearish, right? I cannot make a bullshit theory where the market goes, IRO to this ERO gets inversed very hard. Not inverse, like it gets like very strong closure above it. So we go from this daily, this daily IRO to this daily ERO. No, we cannot do that. We cannot make a bullshit theory. That theory does not work, right? I've tested this theory before, but I've done it before where it does not fucking work, right? I've literally used this theory before. It does not work. The theory does not work, right? I checked it before. Now I just had a flashback, right, where I checked this shit before and it does not work, right? So you can see even a weekly time frame, weekly IRO to ERO, right? From this now, we're going from this weekly ERO to this IRO, right? It's not fucking from this weekly IRO to this ERO. We're going back to all this ERO because I got inversed. No, that never happened, right? We're going from this weekly IRO, right? ERO, to this IRO, right? So yeah, don't make some bullshit theory. That's the next lesson as well. And the last lesson is a good thing. It's a good thing that we lost. Now, the reason that it's a good thing to be lost is because now this will help us stop making up bullshit theories in the future. This will help us only buy in discount, only sell in premium, only buying in this in premium once the discount area the daily range gets tapped. Only sell in a discount once the premium area of the daily range gets tapped, right? And now this helps us know that, okay, even a trending market or a ranging market, we must, and if there's a daily range, we must not make these mistakes, right? And other mistake is that, that's the mistake we had, right? Everything else was good. Psychology part was good. We built good habits. I'm satisfied. All it says, break my rule. I'm very happy. Why? Because I would rather make these mistakes right now than in the future. It's gonna cost way more, right? So taking a trade right now and losing it right now is fantastic, as well as, it's very good to, lose, because if I were not to take this trade, I would have never known to look for the daily range. Yes, sometimes I would know this did not make sense. I didn't take the trade. I was on the sidelines, right? But your mind is like less focused when you're not doing something, right? So again, a market, once I'm losing this, right? Now this helps you know, okay, this makes me more focused on the outcome. It makes me more focused on setting the outcome, right? So I studied the outcome. Okay, we bought in the premium, which is not good. I heard that John Lucky was wrong. He fucking made some bullshit theory, which was not backed by proof, which was fucking false, because I did it before. And even in a trending market or ranging market, if the daily range is there, I must never buy in a premium. I must never sell in a discount, right? I can only buy in a premium once the discount daily range gets tapped. I can only sell in a discount once the premium area of the daily range gets tapped, right? Otherwise, I can never take the trades without that, right? Even in ranging or trending market. And, is very happy with this loss. Now we have, a 50K, price mark for our challenge. We need 5 more percent, and this percent I lose 1% right over here, which is fantastic. Fantastic, right? So we only 5 more percent. We're right on the break even. We're not up, we're not down. We're straight right on break even. I was supposed to be up 1%, but guess what? This loss is very beautiful. This loss is very valuable for me. Now I can take this loss as a lesson to improve even further and more, right? So yeah, this is how I lost negative 0.85% day trading Euro USD. Very good loss. I'm very happy with this loss simply because of the lesson, right? I want to make these mistakes right now instead of the future. It's going to cost me way more, as well as you know this will help me in a longer term basis. Now it will help me know these specific mistakes that we made today, and help me out. I'm gonna right where I finish it, right when I finish the video, I'm gonna write it down and take notes and not make some bullshit theory, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys join Discord, links down below. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and join Discord. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.